welcome to our two-bedroom apartment in Brooklyn. We have been living in this apartment for about a year and a half since we moved to New York. And when we got here for the first time, this apartment was barely ready for living. And we made so many upgrades and changes to this apartment, so I wanted to film the current state of our apartment and show you what it looks like and what we're planning to do on our apartment. This is still work in progress. There's still a lot of things that we want to do to this apartment to make it nicer, make it cozier, and make it the place that we want to live in. But I love how we upgraded our apartment so far, and I wanted to film this as kind of like record of what it looks like right now and keep filming our apartment. So I'm gonna show you each room of our apartment and what it looks like right now, and talk a little bit about the items that we love and where they came from, and what we are planning to do to our apartment in the future. Here is a little clip of our apartment on day one. The floor wasn't ready, the wall wasn't ready yet. Nothing was quite ready for us when we moved in. So we came a long way in the past 1 year and a half. And by the way, during this video, I have a patch on my skin. It's because of a skin biopsy that I had to do before I started filming this video. So that's what it is if you're ever curious when you're watching this video. But let's go back to the apartment tour. So this is our bedroom. It's pretty, like, we don't have very many things here yet, and we're trying to get more furniture pieces in this room to make it more cozy and nice. But we got the bed the bed frame from Car Up, and we got the blanket from Parachute. We really like these, and I think this is from Hey. I also really love the map we have. This is Magnus's, and I think he got it from his mom. I think it came from his school. Is that it?
That's
okay? Yeah. But we are trying to get nightstands so we can replace the stools from IKEA. And as you can see, I have kind of a bunch of stuff on the stools, so I want like a nightstand with a drawer to hide some of my things, like lotion and stuff like that. But yeah, there's not that much to talk about this room. But I think we are trying to get a cabinet over here too. Like, we want something colorful, and then maybe like a projector so we can like watch movies and shows here. Our cat Yuzu is here to say hi. Hi, Yuzu. So this is our shoe rack. Magnus built this. The racks are from IKEA. I remember it was not too expensive. Most of the shoes are mine. But I really like this because we can put a lot of shoes on here. And this is the hallway. You can see it's very long. I don't know if I like it or not because I feel like it's taking a lot of space in our apartment, but I do like some of the features in this hallway. This came from Utah. Magnus got it in Utah when he went there to see his friend, and this is from like thrift shop, and I think it adds a little bit more nice texture to the hallway. And we have 3 of the identical lamps. These are red lamps, which I really like. I think these make the hallway a lot more cozy. Before, we had kind of obnoxious lamps in the hallway, so I really like these. You just went to the bathroom. Okay. You have no privacy in this apartment. We got these lamps on the internet, and I really like the shape and color. It is also matching the mirror that we put up at the end of the hallway. But the mirror is from IKEA, and there's my office, which I'm gonna talk about in a tiny bit. Yeah, this hallway is really long, and we have frame photograph. But I actually don't know what this is. What is it?
It's a photo by Gregory Halpern that I got framed, and now I put it in our hallway, and it looks good with our mirror.
We have put up two shelves, like two wooden shelves that we got from our friend. One of them is right here on the hallway, and the other one is in the living room. This one's mine, so I put up all my stuff on this shelf. I might change up some of the stuff, but actually I just knocked down my Miffy. Ah! And this is the other shelf that we pull up. So this is Magnus's, so everything you see here is his items. And I think it's really nice. I like the books. I feel like they fit perfectly on this shelf. So this is my office slash storage room. So here we have a really big bookshelf that I use for my books as well as a bunch of other things. I think I'm still trying to figure out where I wanna organize all my stuff. I have a lot of like Japanese books as well as English books. And I have a lot of like photography books as well. I just have a bunch of books like knitting books. And then I also have a bunch of Japanese cookbooks. But I also have a lot of like jewelry and other things on this shelf. And it looks a little bit chaotic right now. So I think I want to try to organize my shelf a little bit better. But I'm still trying to figure out. And then ideally I want to get a chair here. Because we have a huge open space here right now, and I want to get maybe like a small side table and then a lamp, and then I want to get another lamp. I have my work desk right here. It's not super organized, but I have like some of my favorite coasters. I also got this wall organizer thing. This organizer came from Lycan in Ridgewood, so I just put like my scissors and other stationery goods. I have this picture that I really like by William Eggleston, and then we have a big mirror from IKEA, and then I have a lot of my purses on the doors, the closet door and the room door. I think this is my current favorite purse. This is the Chloe Paddington that's becoming really trendy right now. So maybe it's a little bit embarrassing to say that this one is my favorite right now, but I do love this. This is my baby. And actually this was originally from I got it secondhand, but this is from a department store in Osaka, and I'm from Osaka, so that makes me kind of feel closer to the bag. But yeah, I do like everything I have. This is the bathroom. It's not very big, but I think it's still like pretty spacious for a New York bathroom. We pull up this lamp. We have a chair from IKEA. We also have a what do you call it? We have the bath mat. This is actually made of Japanese wood hinoki, and when it gets wet it smells really nice, so I really like it. This is the kitchen. I don't love the current state of the kitchen, but I think we have made it a lot nicer than it used to be. So we put up some rack thing from IKEA that I really like. I really like this ladle that I got for my birthday, and we love the new soap dispensers. These are pretty new. Our kitchen's pretty ugly. I feel like it's like, I don't know what era this design is from, really. I don't know. This is like weirdly old school, modern, like weird, ugly style kitchen. So we really hate the countertop. So we wanna replace all the countertops in the kitchen with wood, and potentially paint all the cabinets in the kitchen to another color, maybe like white. We want to do like some huge renovations to the kitchen so it doesn't look as ugly. But I do really love this new shelving thing that we added to the kitchen. I think it's really nice. We got the metal heavy duty shelves, and I just put up my favorite cups. On the side of the kitchen, I have my espresso machine. I got it like 5-6 years ago, and it's still working pretty great. This is like my little tea coffee area where I always make my coffee, tea, matcha, and everything. And we also put up a bunch of stuff on our fridge. So finally, we're in our dining room, living room area of our apartment. So this is kind of like our dining room area, and we have the dining table. But this is also like Magnus's kind of like office area where he has his computer stuff. And right here we have a pretty big shelf. This also came from IKEA. Most of our shelving is actually from IKEA, but we have like photo books. We also have a bunch of like sunny angels and little things. We have like Miffy, blind box stuff. We also have a lot of our cameras on display on this shelf. In this corner, like I mentioned, we have our dining table, and we also have some nice curtains. It makes the room more cozy and nice. You can see how long it is compared to my height. I'm 5'1", so I'm pretty short, but you can see the curtains like really long. This is our living room, which is the last part of this apartment tour. So we have this pretty big coffee table from the Facebook Marketplace. We also bought our couch from the Facebook Marketplace as well, and you can see this is pretty big. We can probably fit like 4 or 5 adults on this couch pretty comfortably, so it's really nice when we have like people come over. We also have 2 really huge lamps. We have one in the living room and another one in the dining room. And I brought this mirror over from Portland. I got it from somebody in Portland, Oregon when I was living there. On this side we have a fireplace. We're not really using it as a functional fireplace, even though it technically functions, but we actually painted this whole thing white. It used to be red bricks or red painted bricks, but we figured white would be better, so we just painted the whole thing. And then we have Samsung Salif TV that we really like. We always watch our TV shows on that TV. So that's everything we have in our current apartment. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is pretty much work in progress, and there's still so many things that we want to do to our apartment. So I want to keep filming our progress and show you what our apartment will look like in the future. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions about our apartment, or if you want to know more about any of the items that we have in our apartment. And I hope to see you again soon, and if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel.